Suiting can be worn occasionally, sometimes it's once or twice a week. But here, sometimes a garment can be on a body every single day. And I just love the fact that we are creating these things that are being lived with, that are being loved, that are kind of evolving with a person, aging with a person. And for me, that represents a much more emotional, rewarding result at the end of my working day.
When the customer comes in for their initial consultation, we will go through their selections. We will go through every aspect of the jean, right down to the stitch colour. We go through rivets, buttons, patches, even your denim. So once their jean is made up for a fitting, the customer will come back in and have a second fitting, which that will be in their own cloth. And then from that, we will aim to finish the jean within 2 to 3 weeks. It normally takes a little bit longer than just picking up a jean from the shop floor. Normally, on average, it takes around 3 months from your initial fitting all the way through to collecting your jean.
So generally, the final selection in the process, where you're choosing your denim, your hardware, your stitch colours, the leather patch on the back of the jean, the care label inside the jean, you can choose any one of the iconic tab colours that we've had over time. So we're really able to tap into some of the cultural movements of an era in the recreations that we do here for people.
So normally a tailor will stay with the jean the entire process, from creating it to a fitting and all the way through to finishing it.
Here at Lot 1 London, we're a relatively small team of tailors, just 4 of us. In the morning, we might be sewing a jean, in the afternoon, fitting a client, and then in the evening, we're cutting that client's pattern. It's a wonderful, sort of versatile experience to work here from Monday to Friday. Making these garments by hand gives us full creative control and mastery of every single stage of the process. It kind of really imbues the skill and the craft and character of the person that's sewing that jean into that garment. We sew the J stitches on the front of the jean on the fly opening, all done by hand. We sew the arcuate, the iconic M's on the back of the pockets, all sewn by hand on single needle machines, which means that we have to follow a chalk line with ultimate precision and then put a stitch alongside that at a perfect distance and ensure that there's consistency from one jean to the next. We use some wonderful old machines here at Levi's. We still manually use like kick press machines to fasten our buttons and our rivets. The oldest machine that we have here in the Lot 1 studio would be the Reese 101 buttonhole machine. It's an iconic machine that has been used on sewing buttonholes on heavyweight cloths for decades. It's the loudest machine that we have. It's the most beautiful machine. They don't make them like that anymore. In Levi's tailor shop, they're obviously there to help alter and maintain the garments that people buy on shop floor. But here at Lot 1, obviously the client is massively invested in the garment that we make them at the end of that quite lengthy consultation process. And from the point that they take it out of the door, the jean's going to be washed, it's going to be worn, it's going to stretch, it's going to shrink. And we're here to support that jean through its life cycle, to keep it going for as long as it possibly can.
The thing I love about being a tailor is that you can make something from nothing, using a flat pattern, drafting that to create a beautiful garment at the end of it.
I like every aspect of my job. I love the challenge of working with one-on-one consultations. It's a very personal process and you encounter many different sort of challenges along the way. So it's kind of troubleshooting those and finding solutions to those problems. And it's always lovely to work with the clients that come and see us at Lot 1 here, because they're all a dream. I'm a massive Levi's fan, I'm a massive clothing fan, and the ability to actually construct these ideas and visions that we have is second to none. I wouldn't want to do anything else.